Hey people, this is Goomba here. First of all, I want to say shout out to Lothjon for finding this. So, welcome back to another MKDD discovery shortcut bullshit video. So let me show you something here. And I won't say too much about it, I guess. But it should be pretty interesting. So check this out. I'm gonna go out of bounds. Let's do 2 times since that's easier. Alright, there we go. Alright, so out of bounds 2 times. Now first of all, let's do one of those lag hops. So here I go. Right, I do the trick. Wow, incredible. And I fall down here. Now watch what happens. The lap counts. That's fine. But let's say you do another one, and this can also be once again done by driving backwards first. It counts again. Let's say I do another one. This time it doesn't count. If I were to do this another time, the out of bounds thing, it would legit work. You could stack out of bounds. So what you need to do is you need to pass the main checkpoints, or at least the very first one of the group. Actually, I'm pretty sure checkpoints are groups now, but you'll see a little bit later into the video. So yeah, out of bounds stacking. So what are the applications? Well, let me show you. Now I'm gonna go past the main checkpoints. I'm not gonna go out of bounds yet. So I'm gonna go out of bounds, let's say right here. Okay. Now a reminder is that I could do this again, but just to show you, let me just hop over here. And the lap would count. Now I could once again just like, you know, drive over there, do another lag hop. If I did a day out of bounds again, and have the lap count again. So this would open up a lap, or a new shortcut lap. I don't think the 3 lap will be faster, as you pretty much die, then you have to do the thing again, and I think it's faster to just go around like that. Anyway, so yeah, that would open up a lap. So what are we missing here is an out of bounds. So here's the thing why I didn't go out of bounds like right here, right after the main checkpoint. And I'll show you. So let's go out of bounds here. I don't think this will work, which is the whole thing I'm going to. If it does, I need to brush up my knowledge. Lol. Alright, so this should be past the finish line. Also, the reason I'm hopping is because I go faster if you land. Yeah, there you go. So that doesn't work. So here's a little picture I made, and it should describe most. So here's a top-down view of Dry Desert. You can see all the checkpoints here, and don't look at the top right, there's just one that messed up. What you need to do here is take a good look at the group of checkpoints. I mentioned this earlier in the video. So in the first line, that's the checkpoint line. So you remember that early skip where I went from alacrity hop, cross that line, and then cross back over the finish? That's the only line you need to cross. However, if you do the out of bounds trick, you actually need to go through the whole group. So that's what the red lines mean. If you cross it from the side, so you skip that first checkpoint, or if you try to get in with alacrity zone, technically that if it was like a straight line would put you over the line. It doesn't actually work. So you need to go through the whole group, and from there you can go out of bounds if it's outside of that group. Then the out of bounds stacking works. So yeah, the green lines show whenever it would work. So that's that. So let's go to a track that already has an out of bounds, and also has the possibility of a lucky to hop. So technically this, if I fly up, will be a lucky to hop. as it put me from, let's see, you can see my cursor, yeah. So right here, it put me pretty much all the way back here. So instead of going all the way like this, it goes from here back to here. So if I were to cross the finish line, and I've showed this before, this doesn't count. However, let's say I go out of bounds right here with a known out of bounds skip. There we go. So now I did this. And the lap counts. So let me do the out of bounds trick 2 times and show you the potential. Okay, I've now done the out of bounds trick 2 times. Let's say we do find a way to get up here. Check this out. So the first lap is gonna be really slow. However, the second lap is quite a bit faster than a normal lap. And that's how this can actually work for pretty much every track. So let's go to Rainbow Road. So let's go out of bounds here. And then I fly up to here. And the lap counts. So you could do that multiple times. I'm not precisely sure, again, where it is. So you might be wondering this. Would it be possible to drive back, hit the zone, and then do this? The answer is no. I tried a bunch. Maybe we can figure it out. But I think it registers you haven't crossed the finish line yet. So once again, if we found a way to skip this finish line and get up there, it'd be possible, but that would defeat the entire point anyway, so yeah. Now I won't show it, but same goes in Wario. If you go out of bounds pretty far into the track, most of the time it's a little bit after the middle, and then you skip to like another part where Lucky 2 is. Now this is pretty much impossible to do without cheats. But it definitely shows that there's a possibility for it to happen. So now the question is, will we ever find one of those tricks where it actually works? Well, for now we know that if there's an out of bounds in Dry Desert, this would work. If there's a Lucky 2 hop somehow in Daisy Cruiser, it will work too. Now the only place you can kind of do that, I think, will be the pool. So if we find a way to get into the pool from somewhere else on the track, then we have another skip as well. But, you know, that seems very unlikely. Basically, what out of bounds stacking does is make those unviable Lucky 2 hops actually viable, at least for the fastest lap. It also very much confuses us, because it apparently means it is getting stored somewhere, and definitely the specific amount. As for tracks where this is possible on, they have to have a Lucky 2 zone that can be accessed by another part of the track. If we find a way to truly break the game, then every track with a Lucky 2 zone will work for this. However, for now it's just Dry Desert, Mushroom Bridge, technically Mushroom City as well, and Dino Jungle. I don't count Wario or Rainbow Road or anything like that, because right now the possibilities are very, very low on that. So for the end of the video, look at how close you can get. That was only like a small hop and I made it across, right? Now a blue shell gives a little bit of extra height. I just needed a little tap. Do you see how with the tiniest of taps I'm actually making it? But without just short. And that sucks. However, getting this skip like this would only mean a fast lap strat in Grand Prix, which is useless. Pretty upsetting. But we'll find a way one day, I am hoping. So that's kind of why I made the video, because this has been known for a while, or at least by us. However, hopefully this will give you guys some ideas, and maybe you can help me figure this out. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. And until next time, bye bye.